Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy DJ Fanatic, founder at soundsforproducers.com. Welcome to another episode of From A to Z, where I go over producers' books that inspire me, and hopefully it inspires you, and also give you some type of guidance or some type of motivation or just something that helps progress you from wherever you're at in your career. So check it out, man. Damn. Alright, my apologies for the hiatus. Couple days off from making videos. I was going crazy making videos day after day after day, but definitely got super busy, and my apologies for the break or whatever. But definitely want to get some videos to you, and also, finish up this book. It's been a lot of episodes doing this. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Hopefully you're getting something out of it. Hopefully I'm not just talking to a camera. Hopefully, you're receiving it and you're growing from it, because every chapter has something unique in it, and also just gems here and there that helps, spark something that's inside you. We're all human, we're all people, we have the same energy in us, and we all have the same goals as music producers. We want to be the biggest, the best, the most talented. You want to make the most money, whatever, or you want to make the most impact, whatever that drives you to be a producer. We all share that same thing, and that's kind of why I decided to do these type of videos where producers that been there and done that you can learn from. And if you're too big-headed and you can't really understand and be open to learn from someone that's already done it, these videos are not for you, because I know people that are just so caught in their ego that they don't hear anything else, and you don't want to be that type of person. For those that aren't that type of person or type of producer, these videos are for you, and hopefully, it definitely gives you some type of knowledge that you never had before. Remember, we don't know anything, and that's what the wisest person ever said. I know nothing. And for one that knows nothing, you know all. So a wise person would never say, I know everything, because you're stupid to say that. I don't want to get too far into deep stuff. I like deep stuff. So anyway, let's jump into chapter 19, Save. The wise have wealth and luxury, but fools spend whatever they get. Alright, let me jump into it. Save money. It's really as simple as your grandmother taught you. Basic common sense principles. Spend less than you earn. Pay down debt, or off, if possible, and don't create any new bills. Not having a staff of people to pay is one of the ways I've saved money. You have to look at everything as a check and determine if it's worth it. I'll discuss the people I felt necessary to put on my team in the next chapter. Like any entrepreneur endeavor, you have to be mindful that every month is not going to be created equal. It's a gift and a curse. When times are good, work hard and know that When times are good, work hard and know that it's not going to last. When times are bad, work hard and know things will turn in your favor if you stay the course. My bad, I can't really read today. Man, paying down debt and eliminating debt is probably the best thing you can do in your life. Like, I think 90% or maybe high 80% of people in the United States, I'm not sure about other countries, they're all in debt. Whether it's consumer debt, like credit cards, car loan, house loan, whatever, or student loans. Like, student loans are insane right now. They're like, it's the highest it's ever been in 100 years or something. And it's in the trillions. It's crazy. So your goal, I can't stress enough, is like, don't keep buying stupid stuff with credit. I can really do a long video of this because I've been listening to the Rich Dad Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki, and I'm listening to the new book called Fake, and he's talking about how fake money is destroying lives, and you continue to spend fake money, which is like credit, because it's in thin air. I can go in depth in it, but you keep creating this fake money for yourself, digging yourself a hole financially. You're making it very difficult for the progression, you know, as a producer in the future, and also just as a citizen. And also, you know, you end up having family and kids, and you know, those that you have to support. You know, you're making it worse for yourself. So anyway, like any entrepreneurial endeavor, you have to be mindful that every month is not. Oh, I already read that. I've had consistent months, even years, where money flowed in faster than I could count, followed by a slow cycle. Knowing the seasons of life has helped me to prioritize and take care of my needs before my wants. Even then, I have a financial plan I stick to, so I know that the basics are covered, including savings. Save money by bartering. Whether you're just starting out or already in the game, swapping services can be a cost-efficient way to go, if it makes sense. I've known guys with studios who let upcoming producers work there in exchange for beats for their upcoming artists. That's a dope way of bartering. Actually, I need to do that more often. I've heard of dudes trading anything from website and video services to jewelry and cars for beats. Just be careful about who you barter with and get the agreement in writing. Hell yes, get the agreement in writing. Bartering for those type of things just by word of mouth, and especially somebody that you haven't been working with for years, or you know, someone that you barely know, that's dangerous. So definitely get it in writing. Save time. I can't stand to waste money, but even more than that, I hate wasting time. Oh man, yo, I've been to so many studios, collaborated with people, you know, been with artists or whatever, they invite me over, whatever, and it's not productive. You know, that drives me crazy. I go there to work. I go there to make great music. I show up to get something out of it, and also I show up to give. And when there's not an even exchange, there's a discord. There's a disconnection. So wasting your time as a producer, I mean, just as a person, because we're not promised to be here. You know, you could be gone the next day, and wasting time, it's a matter of perspective too, but wasting time is destructive. I found that I get more done if I check off the biggest task on my to-do list first. I like to free my mind up so I can keep my attention on work or family. I also deal with problems as soon as they come up. It's a big time saver. So I definitely second that. What I do during my day as a producer, as a music maker, you know, accomplish the biggest task first. Usually, I know we want to pick up our phones, we want to check Instagram, you want to check your email, whatever. You want to just wake up and just waste time, watch TV. My biggest task is to get my mindset right every day. And you gotta kind of find a consistency, find a schedule, find something that betters you as a person and also as a producer. You want to find out what your biggest task is, and usually in the morning you're awake, you're happy, you're excited. Do things that you never done before. Just go at it. You know, contact such and such A&R or such executive at whatever label, or do whatever you always wanted to do, you know, especially that can help you grow as a producer. I don't want to make this video so long, so let me keep going. A few years ago, I had a tooth that was bothering me to the point that I couldn't concentrate on anything but the pain. I went to the dentist and was told that not only did I have a cavity, but my wisdom teeth needed to be pulled. I took care of it immediately. Not only did I save time, but money. That cavity could have turned into further decay, forcing me to have to get a root canal and more costly procedures. Pay now or pay more later. Don't miss the big picture chasing after or worrying about petty things that take you off your focus. I'll admit that you have to be flexible in this business, especially dealing with the nature of artists who live on a non-stop lifestyle. One of the things I found helpful was to bundle several tasks into one. That way, if they're running behind, I'm still being productive. I can't tell you how many times when I'm waiting on somebody to do something, I'm already moving. I'm doing something. I'm constantly moving every day. I don't wait for email. I don't wait for a response. I don't wait to figure out if this beat is perfect enough to do this. If I feel it's good and like it's on point, let it go. You know, I keep it moving. And I definitely suggest that for you as well. For example, if I'm scheduled to do a session downtown, I might have my publicist set up whatever video interviews that need to be done, or call someone that have been wanting to meet and conduct everything from that one spot. It gets hectic, but you get used to juggling everything. That's called survival. My publicist keeps a book or a magazine with her, and A1 brings his laptop to work on scripts. We've even shot viral videos in the time we've had while waiting. We try to maximize our down moments so the hustle continues. I've been asked by some clients to hold beats for weeks that turn into months, all on the promise of getting paid. This goes back to treating your business like a business. There will be some people you have relationships with where this may work, but don't start where you aren't willing to finish. Don't get into the habit of making compromises with people unless you want to establish those types of relationships and reputation. So basically, that last chapter, you know, it's tough because mixing business and pleasure can be difficult. You know, some people take things to heart. It really depends on the type of people, like how long you've been doing business with, how well you know the person. Sometimes you just got to keep it business, you know, especially when you're doing this full time. You know, you eat because you make music. Your family eats because you make music. You know, whether you're taking care of your parents, they're elderly, they eat, they get their, you know, health care or whatever because you make music. You can't rely on someone that's holding these beats saying, yo, I'm going to sign these up with a deal, with a record label. They're going to be hot. They're going to be the biggest songs ever. But you never see a dime, and it turns into a week turns into months, whatever. You're doing this to survive. And, you know, maybe some of you do this part-time. You know, you make music on the side, and you have a regular day job. Maybe you want to make that transition where you're doing music permanently. You know, you got to consider these things, because people that, man, how can I put this? The people that take your music for granted or don't see you as a business, you got to see yourself as a business. You know, you got to see yourself as a CEO of your music. You know, you got to take pride in it and also be like, look, you got to put your foot down sometimes, because you got to set deadlines for people, because people tend to take music for free. You know, you can get a lot of it for free. And being that it's art, some people don't want to compensate you for it. You know, even though it took you 8 hours to make one beat, somebody be like, yo, I'll lease it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, especially if you're doing this full time, you have to own it. You know, you own the music, obviously, but you have to set your standards as a business, because every business survives off of revenue, acquisition. Every business survives off of money. You know, you can't just let it, yo, man, can you pay me for that beat, yo? You know, can you pay me for that beat, please? Because, yo, I gotta put gas in my car. Nah, it's a business. And even though it's art, it's a product. You put your heart and soul into it. Nobody else can make that beat that you made. Nobody can make it the same that you did. You know, they may get close, they may mess it up, choose the wrong sounds and just try to mimic what you made, but nobody can truly make exactly what you make. And that's what makes you special. I'm getting so sidetracked right now because I don't know, I'm getting passionate about this. But anyway, Save is the name of the chapter. And to kind of close it about saving, a financial professor told me a long time ago, and I heard it several times before that, is like, pay yourself first. Put it in your savings account. I think it's 10% of everything you receive, and just put it away, because you're paying yourself first. This helps you have security and also helps you pay off debt when you need to. So definitely always pay yourself first. Forget bills. I was about to curse. Forget bills. Forget buying that stupid thing you wanted to buy. I don't know, more plugins, a new DAW, a new laptop, whatever. Forget all that. Pay yourself first. Put away 10% of every revenue you receive. And I also heard that the only way, I won't say the only way, but one way of getting rich is by the revenue you receive. That is vital. And also the choices you make with that revenue. You know, you don't want to make dumb choices with the only revenue you're receiving right now. Even multimillionaires, you know, the choices you make right now with whatever $100 that you're receiving, or whatever $1,000 that you're receiving, they carry over to when you're making millions. When you have like, okay, I made $3,700,000 this year, but I spent $4 million. So you're in the hole. You see what I'm saying? So what you do now carries over. So definitely pay yourself first. Put it in a savings, put it whatever type of investments. If you're just, you know, starting out or whatever, I definitely just put it in a savings or whatever. And also, you know, be mindful of what you're spending money on. I've said this in so many times in other videos. You know, there's so many temptations out there. I'm going way over time. Of course, there's plugins, there's DAWs, there's sounds, there's packages, there's cars, there's women, there's food, there's shoes, there's, you know, I don't know, jewelry. What else producers like to buy that's just crazy? I don't know. But also, after paying yourself, putting in the savings, whatever, there's also investments. So anyway, I'm going over time. Let me stop here. I had to give you a little extra because, you know, it's been a while since I did a video for the channel. And thank you for our subscribers I didn't mention. So if you got something out of this video, make sure you hit the sub button, click the bell as well so you can see other videos that are posted on the channel that are new. And thank y'all, man. Thank you for the people that are showing love on Instagram. If you don't know by now, DJ Fanat, Sounds for Producers on Instagram as well. So I said it before, it's DJ Fanatic Beats, founder of Sounds for Producers. Of course, we got those links in the description for them loop packs, sample packs, MIDI packs. You know how it is. So I'll check y'all later. Have a good night. Catch you at the next video. Peace.